No, say it ain't so. It's the last released question for CAHSEE Math. I know it's going to be a very hard day for you today because of this. You're going to be depressed all day long. You made it to the last question and you don't have to do any more of these, and you're going to go cry to your best friend, and it's just going to be rough. Just hang on. Let's just finish this question and then you can take care of all that business later. So 216 says a student store sold a total of 55 shirts for $620. The shirts sold were either red or white. If the red shirts sold for $12 each and the white sold for $10 each, how many of each color of shirt were sold? So let's give some variables to these things. Let's let R be the number of red shirts sold, just the number of red shirts, and W be the number of white shirts sold. Imagine that. So again, I want to be able to set this up and solve this without looking at the answer choices. We've talked about that in a couple of the past questions here, the most recent ones. How could we set this up without using these answer choices, with just setting up the equations and solving it without having to look at the multiple choice parts here? So how can we do this? Well, we've got a total of 55 shirts for $620. So however many red shirts I sold plus however many white shirts I sold, that better equal 620, or that better equal 55, I'm sorry. So this is the number of red shirts plus the number of white shirts, should equal 55 total shirts. And then the money part, you've got each red shirt being $12, so 12 times R, and each white shirt $10, 10 times W, that better equal $620 total. So we've been using the substitution method on these past couple. Here I think it's going to be easier to use the linear combination method. And so let's take this and multiply at least one of them by something. We could multiply by the opposite parts here, but I notice that I think it's going to be easiest to get rid of the W's here probably, because if I had this as 10W like it is, and so I don't change this one, if I take this one and multiply it by -10, so let's multiply everything here by -10, what's going to happen? I'm going to get the W's to cancel out, and I'll have just R left over. So let's do that here. So I've got -10R minus 10W plus -10W, same thing, would equal -10 times 55, just move the decimal over one spot, and you've got -550. And if we don't change this bottom one, that's what I had mentioned earlier, if we don't change that, we would have 12R plus 10W equals 620. So no change there. This right here is the substitution. No, it's not. It's the linear combination method. No, I didn't want that to go away. Okay, this is going to be using the linear combination method. And so let's see what we got here. This will cancel out here and here. I'm left with just 2R, and this is going to be -550 plus 620. That would be 70. You can think of 550 up to 600 would be 50, plus 20 more would be 70. Divide both sides by 2, and you have your total number of red shirts at least. That would be 35. So if I look at my answer choices, which one has 35 for the red? That's choice D. Which ones don't? That's choices C, B, and A. 35 for the white here, not the red. So this is going to work out. Let's just check the white shirts and see that it actually comes out to 20 like we thought it would. So I think the easiest way to do that would be to merge this one together with the answer choice here for R. That's the most straightforward way to do this one. You have 35 plus W equals 55, and subtract 35 from both sides. And does it work? W, does it equal 20? Yes, it does. In fact, it does. So this will cancel out here and here. Let's do that. Let's cross that out. Let's finish strong here. Oh, sadness. Oh, great, great sadness here. It's worth it. I'm busting out the webcam. Webcam, where are you? I'm so sad. We're done. done with the CAHSEE math. We're done with the CAHSEE math questions. I'm so sorry. We're done. You're going to have to go find some more stuff on your own if you want to do that. See ya. See ya, guys. Bye.